President-elect Donald Trump's pick for Secretary of Defense, retired General James Mad Dog Mattis, testified Thursday at his confirmation hearing before the Senate Armed Services Committee. General Mattis's 41-year-old career in the Marine Corps included field commands in the Persian Gulf War and in Iraq and Afghanistan, and began when he enlisted at age 19. In Iraq, he led U.S. troops during the 2004 Battle of Fallujah, earning himself the nickname Mad Dog Mattis. In May 2004, Mattis ordered an attack on a small Iraqi village that ended up killing about 42 people attending a wedding ceremony. Mattis went on to lead United States Central Command from 2010 to 2013, but the Obama administration cut short his tour over concerns that Mattis was too hawkish on Iran, reportedly calling for a series of covert actions there. During Thursday's confirmation hearing, General Mattis testified that Russia remains the principal threat faced by the United States, taking a much harder line than Trump.
I would consider the principal threats to start with Russia, and it would certainly include any nations that are looking to intimidate nations around their periphery, regional nations nearby them, whether it be with weapons of mass destruction or I would call it unusual, unorthodox means of intimidating them, that sort of thing. And at the same time, as the chairman's pointed out, we face now an era where we're going to be fighting the terrorist threat. I mean, that's simply a reality. We're going to have to address that one.
General Mattis repeatedly called for the U.S. military to be more lethal and also said he supports the Iran nuclear deal, which President-elect Donald Trump has repeatedly criticized. Following his hearing, the Senate voted to support a waiver exempting Mattis from a law requiring defense secretaries to be civilians for at least 7 years. Mattis retired from the military in 2013. The full House is slated to vote on the waiver today. The only other time in U.S. history that this waiver has been granted was in 1950, when Congress waived the law for Defense Secretary George Marshall.
Also on Thursday, Kansas Republican Congressman Mike Pompeo went before the Senate for his confirmation hearing as CIA director under questioning. Pompeo reversed his position on torture. He's previously claimed waterboarding and other so-called enhanced interrogation tactics were constitutional. This is Congressman Pompeo being questioned by Democratic Senator Dianne Feinstein.
If you were ordered by the president to restart the CIA's use of enhanced interrogation techniques that fall outside of the Army Field Manual, would you comply?
Senator, absolutely not. Moreover, I can't imagine that I would be asked that by the president-elect or then president. But I'm very clear. I voted for the change that put the Army Field Manual in place as a member of Congress. I understand that law very, very quickly, and am also deeply aware that any changes to that will come through Congress and the president.
And regular order.
And regular order, yes, ma'am, absolutely. With respect to the outlines of what's in the Army Field Manual, there's no doubt in my mind about the limitations it places not only on the DOD, but on the Central Intelligence Agency, and I'll always comply with the law.
During Thursday's hearing, Congressman Pompeo also said he believes the intelligence agency's claims that Russia hacked the U.S. election. Well, for more, we are going to go to a round table after break. We'll be joined by Aaron Glantz, as well as will be joined by Andrew Bacevich, retired colonel and Vietnam War veteran, as well as Trita Parsi with the National Iranian American Council. Stay with us.